Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And today, I'll be reading A Todoroki Reader by Great to Be Crazy on Wattpad. So let's get into it. Lately, he had been much quieter when coming into school. Anyone who tried to talk to you or touch you would get shaky, flinchy, and short responses before you practically ran away from them. He also had very obvious bruises and other signs of harm on your body, which you tried your very best to hide. And it worked for the most part. Nobody really seemed to see, and if they ever did, you seemed to have an endless number of excuses and cover-up stories. Like you got injured during training, or you tripped and fell on the way to school. After a little while, everyone stopped wondering what was happening to you. Well, almost everyone. Todoroki could see those signs anywhere. But what he didn't want to do was point them out with people around you. He knew that things would only get worse for you should too many people find out about your problem. That was why he decided to talk to you alone. You were asked to stay behind in the classroom by the red and white-haired male, and you were already starting to panic a little. You had noticed Todoroki's eyes on you more often than usual lately, more so on the areas where you had burns, bruises, and even the occasional bandage or gauze covering the areas of skin. You were starting to worry that he had caught on to what was going on with you at home. To most people, your excuses and cover-up stories were good enough to mean that they did not suspect anything for too long. But Todoroki seemed to be getting quite suspicious of your actions and injuries, and you had definitely noticed. Ryan, you've been staring into space for a while now. Is everything alright? You were cut out of your thoughts when you heard Todoroki's voice. You quickly nodded your head and flashed him a fake smile, which made him frown a little, as he knew that it wasn't genuine. He sighed, moving a little closer to you and moving his hand slowly onto your cheeks, causing your body to tense up a little at the contact. I'm not going to hurt you, Ian, he said quietly, gentle and soft, like a whisper, a hushed promise between the two of you. And you looked away from him a little. That's what everyone says. And then they decide using me as a punching bag would be. You slammed a hand over your mouth, looking at Todoroki, only to see he had an expression which wasn't surprised, but more understanding. You had never seen that look on a person's face before. It wasn't empathy. He wasn't looking down on you. He looked empathetic, like he could tell how you were feeling, like he knew, even slightly, what it was like to be in your shoes. His hands moved away from you, and you felt tears brimming in your eyes, causing him to open his arms. A gesture which he did not really understand. This response made Todoroki frown a little before he stepped towards you to move his arms around you, holding onto you gently. He was surprised when you hugged him back, burying your head into his chest. You stayed like this for a while before he asked a question that made you freeze. Could I come to your house for a little while? Just to study or something? I want to make sure you're alright, he said, and he looked up at him. After a moment of silence, you nodded your head a little. But please, be careful, Todoroki, you said. He responded with a nod and and both of you started to walk back to your place. Your father was waiting on the door when you opened it, glass in his hand. He opened his mouth to yell, but went quiet when he saw Todoroki beside you. You must be a friend of Ryan's. I'm their father. Hey, Ryan. Think we could have a little chat? Your friend can wait upstairs, he said, and you reluctantly nodded your head. Todoroki was hesitant to leave you, but walked up to your room after you told him which was yours. It was about 10 minutes later when Todoroki walked to the top of the stairs. 10 minutes of one-sided shouting. You still stood near the door. He saw your father raise his hand, about to throw the glass in your direction. Why the hell even bother returning home? I and your damn mother would be better off without someone like you, he yelled, hurling the glass in your direction. You closed your eyes, bracing yourself, only to hear a smash a moment later, your body feeling colder than usual. You opened your eyes to see a wall of ice in front of you, and your father seething with rage. Todoroki rushed downstairs and pulled you into his arms, holding you tightly and melting the wall of ice, sending a harsh glare towards your father. Don't you dare try anything like that again. You could have seriously hurt them. What kind of father are you? Todoroki spat in an almost venomous tone. He then grabbed your hand. We're going to my house. My dad may not be the nicest, but at the very least, he won't try to kill anyone, he said. And who said they were allowed to go with you? They're staying here. Your father grumbled, but Todoroki continued to lead you towards the door. It was then that you heard sirens outside. Just as you opened the door, and your father froze. Your mother running in from the kitchen. What the hell have you done? Didn't we warn you what would happen if you ratted us out? She growled, and he looked up at Todoroki, scared. He let you outside as the police entered your house and pulled you into his arms again. Don't worry. They won't hurt you again. You're safe now, he said. And as you saw your parents being led to the police cars, no matter what they shouted at you, you knew he was telling the truth. You knew you were safe in his arms.